Do you want to use movement like this to kill streamers?
Right. Get him, Josh, get him.
Oh, we're not with you.
No,
We are not with you.
Oh my!
That African Bangalore is a gamer.
Or use movement to impress your friends like this.
Picture clip.
yeah.
Let's go!
Well, that's the goal with this video, to help you be able to do this stuff. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Hey, what is good YouTube? It's your boy Josh, aka just Joshin, and I'm back with another banger video. Today, I'll be doing my updated movement guide with a mouse and keyboard overlay. For those who don't know, I made one, like, I forgot when, a few months back now though. But it wasn't that good. I didn't explain anything well, and now I got a keyboard overlay so you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's get right into it. So before we start learning the movement text, you guys will need to change one setting. In your mouse and keyboard settings, make sure for move forward, your second option is scroll wheel up, and for jump, scroll wheel down. Those are gonna help in the future with a lot of movement text, and yeah. The first movement tech we'll go over is actually really simple, plus it makes you move faster, no joke. And it's just to holster your weapon. If you didn't know, when you run out with your gun, you run slower than when you have it holstered. So if I go from here to there, from here to there, without holstering, then we'll count how long it takes. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Missa. So pretty much 3 seconds, but then if we run from here to there with holstered, we'll see how quick it takes now. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So pretty much just under 3 seconds, so it's like a second or half a second faster, which every millisecond counts in this game. If you played Apex, you'll know that by now. So yeah, just make sure your gun's holstered. It's really simple, you just gotta find the button to holster your gun, and just press that and you'll be chilling. Next movement tech we'll be going over is slide jumping. To perform a slide jump, it's really simple. Just while you're running, just slide and then jump afterwards. It's in the name. But yeah, not much need to be done here. Just while you're sprinting, just slide and then jump, and you'll be chilling. There is a certain timing though if you just want to keep getting it down. I don't know how long it is, but I think it's like I don't know, like a second or two until you can do your next slide jump, because if you do it faster then your dead slide, which just looks like this. See how you get like no momentum from that slide? It's like 1 miss. I think it's every 2 seconds, or it could be every 3. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments please. But yeah, so this will also make you just move around the map a lot faster. Just say I'd like to go from here to here. Let's see how quick it takes now. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, like 2 seconds, so that's another second faster. So yeah, next we'll be going over Tap-Strafing. If you play controller or console, then just skip this part because you won't be able to do it, unfortunately. I know it's quite a sad moment, but this is something only M&K players can do. So the Tap-Strafe just looks like this. You can just be going one direction and completely shift the momentum to another direction. And it's really useful for getting around corners like this. You can like make almost that whole like corner from like one side to another with just like one jump. So yeah, the Tap-Strafe, it's really simple and one of the most important movement techniques. Pretty much when you slide jump, just hold the direction you want to go. So if you want to go left, just after you slide jump, just hold A, or whatever button it is for you. And then while you press that button, look that side. So if I'm holding left, then I'll look left. And then while you do that, you also want to spam scroll wheel up. This is why I told you in the beginning, because you'll need it for some movement text. So yeah, this is really important. So you just gotta slide jump, look, and then Tap-Strafe while holding side input. It might be a bit tricky at first, but once you get it down, it is like really easy. Like it's one of the easiest movement techs once you get it down. And like really useful, you can do it out of different movement. You can do it out of different movement text. So like say a super glide, for example. So yeah, it just completely shifts you the direction. So yeah, that's tap strafe. Now I just want to quickly go over lurching. If you don't know what a lurch is, it's pretty much just like a strafe, but you redirect your body. So a normal strafe will just look like this, but a lurch will look like this. See how I go right and then left? You can't really see it like this that good. I'll put a clip on the screen to show you like some of the best lurches, but it's really useful if you're doing a bubble fight. So say like you want to peek someone here, but you just want to do a quick one, you can just lurch and then go back in. But like that. And yeah. So pretty much to just do a simple lurch. Just as you jump, hold the side input while jumping, and then while you're in the air, like after you jump, just hold back and then the opposite side. So if I'm going right, I'll hold S and then A. So and then while tap strafing. So when you press back and your side input, just tap strafe. So jump, tap strafe, jump, tap strafe, jump, tap strafe, jump, tap strafe, jump, tap strafe. And yeah, it's pretty useful in fights if you can get it down, and it can be chained. It can be chained into a lot of things. So yeah. Now over some of the more fun movement things, I guess you could say, or like kind of advanced. We'll go over wall jumping, wall bouncing. Pretty much from the name, you can just kind of guess what it is. It's just bouncing off a wall like this. But yeah, it can be pretty useful in situations like if I want to get over this, instead of climbing up, I can just do this and then tap strafe over. So yeah, pretty useful if you know how to use it. And yeah, it's also really simple. Like once you get it down, it's one of the easiest movement techs like in the game. So pretty much just what you want to do is slide jump into a wall, and then but just let go of every input, or you can hold a side input like once you hit the wall. But I prefer to let go. As you slide jump, as soon as you hit the wall, just press the jump button again. So say you so look something like this. Slide jump, jump. And you can kind of tell, like obviously from hitting the wall, but from an audio cue as well. Like you'll hear this, like that, I don't know, mantle animation. You can hear it. So let me turn these bots off so you can hear better. So you can hear it like this. Hear this. That right there, the little like kind of rustling sound. Then you just press jump again like this. You can also tap strafe out of that if you want to gain more distance. So like a normal wall bounce would be like this. So what? So like here.
Let's explore this way.
And then if I do a tap strafe one. I'm messing it up. But yes, that's how you wall bounce. Now another version of wall bouncing that's a little bit harder is fatigue jumping. Pretty much it's just a wall bounce, but you have no momentum. Like you can just like wall bounce instantly without momentum. See how I'm looking up here? Normally if you would want to wall bounce over this, you'd probably go like this. You'd run into it, but you can actually with no momentum just do this. Pretty much what it is, just when you jump normally, right, you see how high I get, but then if you just keep spamming it, you see how you get these little jumps, like they're just like they don't really do much. So that is called your fatigued state. So you're fatigued, you can't jump anymore. So like once you're in your fatigued state, I think you're like in your fatigue state for like 0.5 seconds until you can jump again, or like a second. Again, let me know in the comments what the exact thing is if you want to correct me. But yeah, while you're in the fatigue state, pretty much it's kind of like a normal wall bounce. Just make contact with the wall, whether it's climbing or whether it's jumping into it, and yeah, you'll be chilling. So just keep that fatigue state. It's also pretty useful while healing. So say there's like some kids there and you're shielding, you can just be in this, keep jumping in your fatigue state, and as soon as they look at you, you can just jump out. So like these kids are looking at me. Oh no, they shoot at me. Wall bounce over, wall bounce away. That's right. Boundaries are limitless pretty much. So yeah, That's wall bouncing and fatigue bouncing. Yeah. Now I'll show you I'll show you how to bee hop or bunny hop. Pretty much this is extremely simple. I forgot to put this at the start. I just chuck it in now. But bee hop just looks like this. And to do it, it's very simple. Just as soon as you slide jump, if you just have scroll wheel down as you jump or one of the scroll wheel, just spam that to jump while holding slide, and you're chilling. Look, just like this. And you just keep all your momentum. Really simple. Not much explaining need to do. Just slide, jump, just spam jump. You can also do it on controller, but it's a bit easier on MNK. Alright, now some zipline movement techs. So this is a normal zipline jump, right? So just say... Alright, so this is what a normal zipline jump would look like. You just like make it like a little bit like not that hard, but then if a super jump looks like this. See how I can just get there instantly? I can just get that height. And it's really simple to do if you just have scroll wheel on one of the jump buttons. All you need to do is interact, and then after like half a second after, just scroll wheel down. So like this. Really simple to do. Just make sure a lot of people press it at the exact same time, which messes some people up. So just make sure it's not the same time, or else it won't do anything. It'll probably just look like this. Right. Just make sure not to press it at the same time. Just do it a little bit after. You should be good. And if you want to know how to do zipline dancing like this stuff, pretty easy as well. Just after you super jump, just look at the zipline again and then interact. So super jump, interact. Really simple. Just super jump, interact. If someone just normally zipping up, you can just beam them, which is what a lot of roller players do. But if you're on MK, like how are they supposed to track this? Alright, so now we'll be getting into Superglides. I'm sure that's what a lot of you here came for. If you don't know what a Superglide is, that's what I just did. That's a Superglide. It's actually not too hard once you get it down. It's like one of those things when you first start, it's pretty hard, but then when you get it down, it's like still hard, but not that hard. Pretty much to do Superglide at the very tippy top of your climb animation, like just before they can start walking, I think it is. Then you just got to hit pretty much jump and crouch at the same time. Jump, I'm not for sure that I don't know the exact numbers. I think it's like jump a millisecond before or something. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. Just at the top of your climb, just click those two buttons. Look at the mouse and keyboard overlay if it helps you. But so yeah, like what some people do is when the screen stops shaking, that's when they stop super gliding. Like you see how the screen shakes when you climb, but then for like a split second it just stops. So if I try climbing this, you'll see. Like as soon as it stops, some people use that to super glide, but I don't use that. I like to just like imagine when like I just go off like muscle memory and like I imagine them in like third person view. I just imagine. Like when when their feet are at the top, and that's when I hit the super glide. And with super glide, you can do a lot of things. You can do like diagonal super glides, zigzag super glides, which is that. I'll quickly go over zigzag super glides. For zigzag super glides, pretty much you just need to learn how to do a diagonal super glide or a sideways super glide. For sideways, just as you hit the super glide button, let go of W and just hold a side input. For diagonal, just hold W and a side input like this. And then yeah, so once you've learnt those both like pretty much like you've like got them down consistently. As you're pretty much like reaching out here, then just hold another input and tap strafe. You don't have to look around, you can just look straight the whole time and you'll still be able to do it. But I think you get a bit more distance if you look around. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me try. Yeah, I think you do. But yeah, so diagonal super glide and then tap strafe and then you're chilling. And you can also do a backward super glide, but pretty much it's like kind of the same as zigzag, except you just hold back instead. Except you can't, I don't think you can do it off diagonals. There has to be sideways Superglides. I can't really do them that good, but yeah. You can watch some other videos on that. Now, probably my favorite movement tech, Mantle Jumping. This is what a Mantle Jump looks like. If you're practicing this in the firing range, I suggest coming to this airship. You'll spawn here, just zip up here, and then take this zip until you get here, and then drop off. And yeah, this is where I practice my Mantle Jumps, and it's the easiest in my opinion. So yeah, but to Mantle Jump, pretty much, you want to like jump off and hold like your forward key, and just mantle up. And then what I like to do, what I learned, this was from Lyric, if you know him. When you see the floor, so like here, pretty much as soon as you see the floor, cancel it, the mantles, whether it's with crouch or moving back, and then yeah, so just practice that, like just practice your mental cancels, and then yeah, and then when you see the floor, cancel, and then look up or down. You just got a super jump. So it's a mantle, cancel into a super jump, to put it short. So mantle, cancel, and then a super jump. So like, so all together it should look something like this. You can just practice it like this. And yeah, so just mantle, cancel into a super jump. Oh yeah, and one more thing about the mantle jump is, I said look up or down because it's easier to do looking up in my opinion, but looking down is more useful because there's a lot of buildings that have like little roofs on top of them, like streamer building, where you can only mantle jump up there if you're looking down instead of looking up, because your head will just like knock the roof. But yeah, it's mantle jumping. So that concludes the movement guide I made. Sorry if I explained things poorly. I don't really do this type of videos. I'm more of just like a shoot gameplay type of guy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking or commenting. It really helps out the channel a ton. And if you're feeling really generous, please subscribe so you can see more videos from my channel as we're closing in on 220 subs. And if you really want to make me happy, go ahead and chuck a follow on the Twitch if you want. I am currently 2 followers away from 40. I'm trying to hit 50 soon. But yeah, that's where you can see me stream and talk to me live. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day or night. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.